Well, welcome, Commanders, and welcome to our next episode. But before we start that, I want to introduce a little new toy I've just purchased. And I bet you can guess what that is. So yeah, let's get into it, Commanders. Here we go. It's a new ship, and we can all guess what it is. The Type 11 Prospector. Yep. Had to do it, guys. Had to do it. I mean, look at it. It's a cool ship, to be fair. And yeah, you can't get this in game. You have to buy it with ARCs, which costs you real money. So it is a bit contentious. I'll give it. But I actually went and bought the Galaxy Edition. I have no idea why. Flashing neons just does something for me, and I guess I got too much money. Or not in, I don't have too much money, actually. I just have a real poor sort of way of keeping hold of my money, and I end up spending it on stupid things. So I was paid far too much. I think this is overpriced, by the way, but hey, look at that. It's a pretty cool skin, yeah? So here we go. This is the new Prospector to Elite Dangerous. Now, I like mining, personally. Not done it for a couple of years. As you know, I'm a returning player, so I've just been doing a lot of trading and colony building. So, but right now, I'm really looking forward to using this. I can't yet because, you know, we've got that request from the chosen few, which is a bit bizarre. So I'm opening up a colonization for them. So we'll see how that goes. But this will definitely become a very important side of the fleet. So let's take her up and have a look at her in all her glory. So I just love this this forward cabin area, and just realized no auto. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way, no auto docking, so it's not going to take off for me. So just hit the thrusters up a little bit. I'm lazy, you see, and it's just easier to have the docking computer, but you know, hey ho, it's not for everybody. So let's take a look at what we have here. Just take it a little bit out. Just love it's very open, isn't it? So yeah, all the thing is up now. So obviously I've not taken off the landing gear yet. So the door's open as well. And by the way, them entrances to these ships, it just opens up the door, doesn't it, for ship interiors? But yeah, we'll not go into that theory right now. Let's just take the land. Oh, look at that. So this is it in flight, landing gear up, and look at that. What a beauty. Can't wait to actually try this out. I believe it's pretty OP when it comes down to mine. It is a medium ship, so we are a bit limited in size, but it does open us up to obviously have you know, the more options when it comes down to outposts. So because not everything has a large pad, but it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, I like it, and I believe the performance is pretty good now. This was delayed coming out because there was some questions raised from some of the guys who had a pre-look at this thing. Right, let's take a look at the inside and let's get out what we all want to see, is that big gun or mining. There she is. Just popped out there. Oh, very nice. Fortunately, it's a bit dark here, so we can't see it too much, but let's see. Oh, I haven't got the wrong module open, so let me flip that across to a place where I can actually fire it. There we go, that should do it. Oh, look at that. So cool. Love how it lights up purple. Oh, we're gonna have a ball with this one, guys. Absolute ball. But we'll have to have this fun later. It's in my carrier now, and yeah, can't wait. But let's get back to business. So let's drop it back in. Obviously, I have to fly it in manually. Hey ho. Right. So, guys, we've got quite a bit to get on here. So we had about 30 days, I think, to get all this stuff in, but now that's ticking down, so we need to get a move on. Okay, let's get out our ship. So we want the Panther Clipper back. And let's fill it up with some steel. Excellent. Right, now we need to get quite a bit of steel out of here now. So let's go back to our Macxx Enterprise and start getting us some stuff again. This, my friends, fellow commanders, is what we call the grind. Fortunately, we are in a space sim. Nothing is free, nothing is quick, and it all requires you to do the work, unfortunately. And this is where a lot of the times it breaks down for players, because it can get tedious, but at the end of the day, this is what we sign up for. This is why we're commanders. This is why we go into the black. You know, it's very repetitive. It is what it is. So what we got to do now, we've got to fill our freighter, basically, with 25,000 worth of stuff. And we're probably going to have to do that at least 3 times to get this first space station up and running. And believe you me, this is I'm doing this on my own, and this is about the only, you know, you can just about do it. Fortunately, the first one does have a time limit, so but we do need to get it for those very strange people who've asked me to do some stuff and to start this homeworld for them. Very strange people. But I'm going to get this first station operational, and I think we're going to do some investigation on these guys. I'm not sure if I'm not being led down the path. We'll take that as is. Right now, we've got to build this first colony starport. Minimum time to do it. I've got to get about just over 20k. We'll double check later how much that's going to equate to. We'll just double check how much we need. Right now, I need at least just over 20k's worth of steel. So that's what I'm just going to throw up into my freight carrier right now, or my fleet carrier. So let's just wrap it straight up to the top. 1232 is my max. I've not got anything going. Probably get a little bit more in if I think of anything else out. But I'm running without shields. I'm running, you know, without a scoop because I don't need it. So basically, I'm just trying to maximize it, but I can get it up to 1232, which is still woefully inadequate when it comes down to building star ports and things like that. But hey, we've all got to start somewhere, and it's certainly better than the actual game or the legacy ships that we can get. I don't know actually. Guys, you'll have to tell me in the comments. Is this Panther Clipper now available in game to buy? I would think it should be by now. Since we've got the new Type 11. So I think this should be available in game now, but I may be wrong. I did purchase this again with Arx because I'm stupid with money. But hey, without it, I tell you, without it, I'm sort of getting stuck here as well because trying to avoid. I'm in auto docking here, and the good thing about auto docking is it keeps you away from incoming and outgoing traffic, so you don't cause any problems. But it can get a bit lost sometimes. And I'm going to hit the wall there. Yeah, excellent. No shields. That just cost me a load of damage, but there you go. Sometimes this just fucks up. I mean, what are we going to say? It is what it is, but I use it because I'm lazy. And this, you know, can get a little bit monotonous, but this is the good thing about doing it on freighter, because with our fleet carrier we can be really close to our source, then fly the fleet carrier up to our destination and then just empty it. So it is much quicker, I think, in the longer run, especially if you've got to go a bit of a distance. And also, one of the biggest pluses is the closer you are, the less chance of an interdiction, which is when pirates come and try to steal your stuff. I'm running here with limited help, no shields or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm very vulnerable. I have had some interdictions in the past on this, and I've always managed to beat the interdiction itself, but that's not always guaranteed. So doing it this way, at least it gives you I don't know what the percentage would be, but it's a very high percentage of not getting that interdiction because we're so close. So we just got to get below 1 and it should trigger. There we go. Request our docking, which we can't get until we're 7.5 kilometers away. There we go. We should be able to do it now. Excellent. Right, let's get this started. And it's going to take some time, folks. This is one of the things, like I say, you know, when you're a space trucker, which is what we're doing right now, we just got to get the materials. So let's drop this in. Lovely shot, man. Okay, let's go in. Transfer all to carrier. Makes it nice and quick. And let's go and do a bit more. This is going to be one thing after the other. I will, you know, speed things up, cut things short, so you guys are not as bored as I probably will get. But this is the life we lead. We're a commander, and we are trying to build a colony here. It takes time. It takes patience. So let's do a little bit of a speed up. and we'll put a bit of mood music on. Enjoy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, we're heading back. Love the shot again. I do love these outside shots. It's a bit janky, the outside camera, but yeah, it's not too bad. The way I've got it set up on my HOTAS as well, it can be a little bit jittery here and there, but yeah, cool. It all works. So we'll drop this into the onto the fleet carrier, and we'll crack on with the rest. So transfer all to carrier, and then back up, and let's just do it all again.
Ship has departed. Move clear of the landing pad.
Back down to the carrier.
Landing gear deployed.
So many runs, but it doesn't take that long actually when you just crack on and you sort of go on to autopilot yourself. I mean, it is a grind, but like I said, this is Elite Dangerous. You know, this is nothing's for free. So we're gonna pretty much finish now. We don't need a lot more steel, to be honest, so I need to find out how much we need now to finish this steel off, and then we're getting pretty close to filling up our fleet carrier too. So let's take a look. So in the map we can just remind ourselves, so obviously there's several different things you can do in the map, but what we're going to look at is my colonies, and we're going to hit our new colony, which is Pegasus sector here, and this shows we got a mission here. So this is where we've got to build our first port, but it doesn't tell us exactly what it is, and that's because we're in the wrong map. So if we go here, it takes us into the system map. We click on this and it should give us everything that we need. So here's the steel I need. So I just need what I've got now minus what I need. So it's just over 400 items I need. So let's head back to Marconi. Get the rest of the steel we need, and we'll have enough space to fit some other stuff on, I think. All right, let's do it.
Deployed.
Right, into the dock we go. So let's go straight into our commodities, into the commodity market, and let's first of all finish off our steel. So here we go. So not too much there, just need to knock it back a bit, and there we go. That's all I need. So what else can I get now? So have a look to see what else I need. I definitely need some liquid oxygen. Let's have a look. Food cartridges I need. Might as well pick them up while I'm here. That'll just completely finish this off. Don't need that many of these. So this should finish about a third of you know, for the carrier. It should give me about the third of the materials needed for the starport. So I need some semiconductors. Let's get them in while we can. Okay, let's see, just get it to the right value. That'll do. And I also need some of these superconductors. Yeah, I've got well enough space for that. So let's take it down to what I need. Not going to have much left over after this one. Okay, now I just need to fill up with the little bits I need. What else is in here? I don't think I need any of that stuff. Okay. I need some water purifiers. Let's have a quick look what else there is. I need some copper in those. There's some copper in there too. We'll probably look for a different station after, actually. Need some computer components. What do I get now? Just get anything. Doesn't really matter. I need what I need. So I just need to get something just to fill it up. So let's just add these. There you go. That's a full.
Maximum capacity.
So what I do now is take these back to the fleet carrier, fill up my ship again, and yeah. So all I need to do now is to get the capacity filled on this fleet carrier, and then I might as well fill the ship as well, and then we'll hop around, hop over to the new colony, and drop them all off. So we're well on our way. I mean, there's so much stuff I want to do. I want to get into the mining. Obviously, I've got my new ship, dying to use that. Only problem is that I've got too much here, so I can't just transfer it all to the carrier. So I'm gonna have to, because I've got too much. So some of this is going to stay on my ship. I'm obviously pretty now close to the edge when it comes down to filling the fleet carrier. This is the problem. This is what's sort of needed in here. There isn't an option to fill, you know, to the max type of thing. It's either transfer all, and if you got too much for all, it won't let you do it. And it's same the other way as well. So if you want to move to your carrier to your ship, it will never let you transfer all to ship if it's got more on your carrier, because it doesn't distinguish between. It just takes everything as total, and it just, so you have to do it manually. There must be a workaround Frontier for that. But we might as well kick off and move the fleet carrier out, and there should be enough time for me to shoot back to Marconi once I've done this and get back to the carrier and jump on and have a ride with it. So I want to take the fleet carrier right up to as close as I can, so that lets me go right next to my instruction ship. That's set. Let's whip back up to the Marconi station and fill up my ship. Might as well fill it right up. I've got about 30 purifiers on board. I can max this out with some other stuff as well. Why not? Right, here we are. Just need to get what we can. Get back up to the fleet carrier before it locks me out. So straight into, what have I got in here now? So 30. So I've got well enough space on here to get quite a bit of stuff. Let's see what else I can get. So commodities market. I do need some liquid oxygen. Was there anything I can actually get here which will zero out the requirements? Anything I can have insulating membrane? I can take that. So there we go. That kills that one off. What else have I got? Right, all full again, so let's get back on the carrier before it decides to leave without me. I just love this ship. It's just pretty cool how it comes down. I mean, now we can see why it's a Panther, can't you? You know, how it brings its legs down. It's pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't look that big of a ship, but believe you me, when you look through the window, you see how small you are. Ship is huge. And if you ever get ship interiors, oh, I'll tell you, that's going to be awesome. Oh, come on, guys. I'm pretty sure ship interiors has got to be next up. Okay, so let us rock in and let's take her down. Fuel up and let's just take her straight in. Let's see how far we are away from being warped over to our colonization area. Oh, we actually might be pretty close, actually. Ah. So,
Attention. Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All services.
looks like we've got back just in time. All right, guys. Well, while we're waiting for this to happen, I'll just it's worth showing you this. Actually, this is what I have as I just created just a quick spreadsheet just to put everything down for what I had, what I need. So it's basically the items I need, how much I need, how much I've got, how much is left. So this is how I'm working out. I'm not doing this from memory. And it's a pain in the ass going back to the map each time. So you don't need to do this, but I just find it easier. So that's just a little insight into my methodology. But yeah, we'll be going in a minute or so. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I wonder if this will work, because this used to had to drop me out. So let's see if I survive. Here we go. Is it gonna drop me out of the game? Had a little bit of a bug on this one sometimes. So when you're in a fleet carrier, as it's jumping, it used to literally crash my game. But won't find out until it's finished. So let's see if I'm still here when it ends. Oh, looking good. PopsGamerUK. It's great how you can name everything. Oh, there we go. Didn't drop me out, so either that fixed or I was just lucky on this jump. Who knows? Haven't really had any problems actually, to be fair. Now, there is some reports of problems with ships like this which have more than 1,000 capacity. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to drop my full ship at the construction ship, but there is an issue with some people that it won't let you put in more than 999 into your ship from your carrier, and it just does some funny things, I believe. I've not witnessed it myself, and I've not had that issue myself, and hopefully I've not got it now. But let's see. But taking out of the carrier, I mean, there is a workaround. Basically, just do less than 1,000, stop, and then do the rest after, you know, and do the extra couple of hundred after that. But that's how people have been getting around it. But I've seen some, you know, chatter on the Steam forums. So let me know if you've got that issue, and let's see if we get that issue. I've not seen it yet. So we've spent quite a bit of money getting all this stuff, but the good thing about colonization is we actually sell it to the construction ship for a lot more than we buy it. So there is some profit margin here just by selling. And for those who want to get the trading, elite, dangerous, you know, level up, this is a really good way to do it, because effectively what you're doing is you're being a space trader, you know, space trucker. So it's quite quick on this. We can just go straight to transfer all, confirm, see that, over 10 million for all that, which is a lot less than I paid. Sorry, a lot more than what I paid. So there is some profit in it. But I'm really, really close here, so let's see. And let's see if we can empty our freighter. Or fleet carrier. I keep flipping to NMS. Sorry. Apologies, commanders. It's not been too painful, really. You know, I've had no issues filling my ship from the fleet carrier, so that's good. Now it's just a case of getting this in.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Not been too bad, actually, to be honest. Lots of zeros there as well. Excellent. So I've got rid of quite a few requirements here, so that should disappear soon. Apparently one of the fixes, by the way, is that you can actually delete these stations as well. You don't get the resources back, but I mean, what would you do if you got them back? I mean, well, basically you're selling them anyway, so yeah, you don't get anything back. But if you do make a mistake and you think, or it's got the wrong, you know, Imperial or whatever, you know, Anarchy or whatever, then you can just remove it. And just to let you guys know, this is how I generally look for things. I have mentioned it in one of the videos, but basically if you jump on Inara, which is usually my go-to, there's a couple of others as well, but Inara is one of the main, well, probably the main one. So you can just put whatever you're looking for in here. So for example, ceramic composites, which is what I need. You go to view more buying locations, and this is where you can add your star system. My star system's already in, so that's where my current colony is going to be built. Order by distance and hit search, and one of the things you'll notice, all of these are fleet carriers. Now they're a pain in the ass because you get there and they probably don't have it at all, so I generally get rid of them, but use service stations. If you got Odyssey, put yes. Include fleet carriers and put no. It's just not worth it. No guarantee they'll be there. No guarantee they'll have the stuff. So as you can see, most of that is all on planet side refineries type of thing. So you can add extra commodities to this as well. So if we put the other ones, composites, these again are going to be primarily refiners, so they're going to be planet bases. I'm not going to go on to them yet. They're not difficult to get on, but you know, if you do a mess up, then it can take quite a bit of time away. So right now I'm just going to stick with the station, the space station type. So let's you can look at the actual market itself as well to see what it does have, but this is something well worth doing. So for example, if we do something which I know is in a space station and get rid of those two, so liquid oxygen, and we can look to see, there you go, that's the station there, something like that should be fine. We can click on it and see what else they sell. But what I like to do is to, when I've got a suitable site, is I'll fly over there first and make sure it's got everything I need, because yeah, some of these, they may be a bit out of date. Even if they're 8 hours, they might be out of date. So you better fly into the station first. So I've copied it, so I can just literally Control V this into the map, and it's just over there. Unfortunately, I can view the system map, so I can find exactly where it is and get over there, rather than just hitting the star map twice. So that's the one I want, Gen Orbital. So I can plot a route to that, and then if that's got its stuff, so let's find out if it's got everything we need. If it has, we'll buy it, and then we'll bring over our fleet carrier and start to fill it up. Pretty sure we got some refiners on here, so if we do run out of stuff inside the station, then we probably will fill the rest of it from our planet side. But let's see how it goes. Probably going to be running out of time for this this video. We have got one, and as you've seen, we've practiced on a third of the construction now. So we just need to completely fill this next fleet carrier with everything we need and get cracking. So let's see what's in there. So look at commodity market again. And there we are, commanders. Let's have a look. So we got my liquid oxygen. That's quite enough supply. What we need. Let's see what else we've got in there as well. Whoops. Going down. Just look at my Excel again, just see what we've got. Yeah, I definitely need some of them. Okay. Our generators. Might as well pick them up while I'm here. Right, what else can I get? I do need the liquid oxygen. I'll probably get the fleet carrier over here, then we'll call it a day, I think, on this video. We're not too bad, though. Got nearly 2 weeks left. We've already done a third, and we've practically done that in one sitting. So we're not too bad. Like I said, you only get this time limit on the first one. On the when you start to building up the systems, the colonies, there's no time limit on those. This is just the first one that you've got to do it within those 30 days. I think it's 30 days. Right, let's see if we can get some more stuff. So, what else have we got here? We've got copper. Definitely need copper, so we can come here for that, depending how fast we've got. So, let's see, we just need that actually, so I can pick the whole thing up. So, should do it. That's my copper dump. I don't need any of that. Pewter components. I think some of the planets as well have really good catch-all stuff. Might as well just fill that up now with liquid oxygen, and then that's me full. I just need now to bring in my fleet carrier. Right, commanders, let's get the fleet in. So once we bring the carrier in, we'll be able to fill her up. So what we'll do is, should be able to get it in my Pro V again, I think. So open the galaxy map. See if I've still got it in there. Yep, looks like I do. Go into system. See if you can get one really close. Oh, there's Mayara. That's where I am. So let's put my fleet carrier right there. Yep. Beautiful. Right. That should be here ready for us as soon as we go again. So I think, folks, I think this might be a good time to call it a day. You know, we've definitely started on the Chosen now. on the task. We'll definitely be through. We'll definitely be looking into some other aspects of that because I find that a little bit dubious right now. But we've got our new ship, our Type 11, which is great stuff. Really looking forward to using that. And at the end of the day, you know, we got a long way to go in this game. So if you guys are interested in following the storyline, see how far we get with these chosen few, and I'm sure there'll be some twists in the tale. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video right now, and please, you know, give me a comment and let me know what you're thinking. And until the next time, Commanders, see you all soon. Or 7 Commanders.